God, dog, y'all. Hey, man. I guess we ain't gonna get that fight against Valentina Shevchenko, are we? Jessica Andrade got smoked, y'all. Yes, and I'm finna hear it. I picked Andrade to win, but man, Willie John smoked this girl, man. Listen, Willie John the real deal. Okay, I got to come back. Willie John smoked Jessica Andrade, dog. Dog. Jessica ain't have a chance. Jessica didn't have a chance, man. They came out banging, man. And Jessica, well, part of it though, Willie John need Jessica and this fight was over in like what 10 seconds, y'all. Like I kid y'all not, man. There's no blow by blow analysis, man. She had Jessica on the ground covered up. She hit Jessica with elbows. See, Jessica came in there, man. Oh, she caught, yeah, man. She hit Jessica technically, man. Willie John didn't move her head, but it's like she saw the strikes coming because Jessica, she looped so far around. And, you know, yes, I didn't pick Willie John to win this fight, y'all. I did not pick her to win this fight, but I did tell y'all one truth. Willie John beat this girl, guys. Willie John beat the living hell out of Jessica Andrade, y'all. This not even funny. Jessica got destroyed. I ain't never seen Jessica destroyed like this. Jessica got destroyed, y'all. God, dog, you went over there and got your belt taken. But listen, this is what I was saying. This is what I was trying to tell y'all. I told y'all, Jessica. I said she wasn't focused. Neither one of these two was focused. You better believe though, when she fight Valentina, and they gonna, possibly make that fight. I think they'll do it. Valentina gonna be focused. I told y'all Jessica wasn't focused. Yeah, I got this one wrong. I did. Willie Jean beat that. Y'all, Jessica got destroyed, y'all. Let me make the post-fight analysis video so y'all can hear me. Guys, I'm still... Look, I ain't even get to sip my tea, man. I ain't... Like, I took a sip of the tea and Jessica on the canvas, shaking her legs. Dang. Dog. Man. Man. But you know what I told you, though? I'm going to tell you what I told you, though. I did say something, y'all. I said Jessica was too sloppy and she ain't evolved, y'all. And she did exactly what I thought she was going to do. She was following Weili Zhang around the octagon. She followed her around the octagon and ran right in. Man. Jessica got smashed, y'all. Jessica got smashed. Like, what? I ain't even get started watching the fight. I just got settled, in my seat. And then all of a sudden, Jessica just get beat up like this. Jessica got destroyed, y'all. God, dog. Y'all, Jessica got her ass whooped, y'all. Guys, this was beatdown. Well, Baddie B, Jessica tried to maul Zhang, but I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Okay, I got this one wrong. Okay, I'm gonna come on. I gotta tell you, I got this one wrong. But I did say that Jessica Andrade fight in the same style. Okay, she fight in the same style. She don't know how to cut the octagon off, and she rolled up in there. Rugby Queen got this right. Okay, if anybody who's pro Weili Zhang, it was Rugby Queen. Hey, it wasn't me. But I did tell y'all Jessica gonna get beat, man. Well, I ain't say I said Jessica will win this fight, but I said Jessica gonna get beat by a well-rounded fighter. And I also said that Jessica, she throw them looping punches, man. She ain't evolved. I said it, man. I said she ain't evolved. She ain't evolved. Like she hadn't evolved. Y'all finna hear me make a post-fight analysis video, man. But guys, listen, I told y'all. And I made that Jessica Andrade video and people got mad, man. I said, listen, Jessica, listen, you got to listen. Stop worrying about Valentina. You got Weili Zhang problems, Jessica. You got Weili Zhang problems. And now Jessica just Jessica got her ass whooped, y'all. She did. She did, y'all. I mean, Weili Zhang, knee her in the head. She knee her to the body. She elbowed Jessica in the side of the head. Guys, Jessica got brutalized in this fight. Then she tried to pick Weili Zhang up for the body slam. Weili Zhang put Jessica in a Muay Thai clinch. Jessica Andrade is destroyed, y'all. How was Jessica team gonna strength? But y'all, who heard me saying? Who heard me saying this, y'all? Jessica need to get another team. I said this. I said she wasn't gonna be a long reigning champ. Guys, I tried to tell you. I tried to tell people this. People thought that I was just hating on Jessica. Yep, Liz Elvine said it. But I can't compare to Valentina, Liz. I can't compare her to Valentina. Okay, that's going a bit far. But I tell you what. Whoa, Jessica Andrade got smoked. I'm talking about smoked. And y'all, I got to make this post-fight analysis video. I got to make this post-fight analysis. Jessica. The fight just got over 5 minutes ago, and Jessica still got her ass whooped. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep it PG-13. I'm sorry. I'm going to keep it PG-13, okay? I am going to keep this PG-13. I can't control myself right now. I can't do it. You know, folks, listen, man, and this going to hurt some people. Jerry Mathroon, this going to hurt some people. But I told y'all this was coming. Okay? I told y'all. I told y'all this was coming. I told y'all. I said if Jessica Andrade, I said if this girl don't really change camps, you know, it is what it is. Nah, Shevchenko will smoke Zhang, because she ain't going to run in like that, man. She ain't going to run in like that. Okay? Shevchenko ain't going to run in like that. It's a whole nother animal, man. Shevchenko going to come in there and dominate the fight. Valentina ain't going to do that. But y'all, I didn't think it was going to happen like this. Okay, guys, let's make my post-fight analysis video. I got to give Weili Zhang her props, guys. Y'all know I got to do it. I got to give Weili Zhang that props. I got to do it. But I did tell y'all that Jessica hasn't evolved. I said this. And we have watched the Jessica Andrade, we watched the debacle play out right in front of our eyes. And Batty B, yeah, she don't. But hey, what did we say? What did we say? What did we say? What did we say about Jessica? Well, you know, Rugby, I can't really eat a lot of crow. Because I didn't predict Jessica would lose, but I did predict that Jessica Andrade chin wasn't going to hold up. I can't eat all the crow on this one. I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay? I cannot eat all the crow on this one right now because I said that Jessica Andrade is going to have to stop taking these punches to the chin because one day her chin is not going to save her. And in this fight, Jessica's chin did not save her from the onslaught of Weili Zhang. This was a technical battle. Weili Zhang kept her composure. I got to say it. I didn't think Weili Zhang would be able to fight an inside battle. I don't know, Mary. I don't think Weili Zhang beats Tatiana, though. I don't know. A healthy Tatiana Suarez, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Bojangles gonna take this fight. Okay, let's go ahead and make this post-fight analysis video, guys. Let's go ahead. Okay. Guys. God dog. Jessica got beat up, y'all. God dog, y'all. God dog. Oh, Lord. LDWMMAC. What just happened? What just happened? Jessica Andrade. Jessica Andrade. You know what happened? Look, I'm still trying to get over the shock. Oh, Jessica Andrade. Jessica Andrade got destroyed in this fight. But I tried to, guys, I got the pick wrong. Rugby Queen was right. Rugby Queen was right, okay? She was right on the money. She said Weili Zhang would win this fight. And I gotta eat that crow. But I can't eat this crow because I told y'all that Jessica Andrade was gonna have to stop letting her chin win fights. I said this, y'all. And I said one day, somebody gonna get that chin. That chin is gonna wear off. That chin is going to wear off. It's gonna wear off. And dang it, the chin failed Jessica Andrade. I told y'all this. Everybody thought, Coach, you be hating on Jessica. I wasn't hating on Jessica. I'm just saying Jessica needed to get another camp. Just running in and trying to pick people up and body slam them. I told y'all that this was not going to be effective to be a long reigning champion. I said it. And guys, we have watched the Jessica Andrade debacle play out. Everybody for a long time thought that I was hating on Jessica. I wasn't hating on Jessica, y'all. She was getting this beating with Rose Namajunas. She was getting a beating from Rose. She just happened to be able to pick Rose up, and Rose Namajunas landed wrong on her face, on her head. That's what, guys, that's what happened. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all. I honestly wasn't hating on Jessica. I'm just saying Jessica Andrade need to change teams. I know money was tight, but see, down the road, that money will be well spent had Jessica Andrade got with some real striking coaches. That running in, man, look, Jessica Andrade's chin was so high up in the air, you thought that she was looking up trying to smell the darn the Chinese air. I thought Jessica was in there trying to smell the Chinese air. Her chin was up so high in the air. She wasn't smelling that Chinese air. Jessica Andrade was smelling knees. She was smelling elbows. Then she fell to the canvas. She took a beat down. She got beat up on the ground. She got beat up in the clinch. Jessica started doing these wild swinging motions. What is this, Jessica? This ain't a street fight. It wasn't a street fight. Jessica, what the hell are you doing? You went in here, you got embarrassed, Jessica. You got embarrassed. And I tried to tell you about this, Jessica. Guys, I did. I tried to tell her. Guys, no, I said she win. Because I did say that Jessica Andrade is athletic. Okay, I said she the most athletic fighter probably in the UFC. I gave her props, but athleticism ain't enough to stop you from getting knocked out. Guys, I tried to tell Jessica this. But Jessica probably ain't listen. She probably heard this video. She probably heard many of my videos. Guys, you guys really understand, you know, a lot of these women, they watch my videos. Like, and, you know, I would never have thought that before. But when Tatiana Suarez says, yeah, I watch your videos all the time. And I'm like, what? What? I know Jessica done seen a couple of videos. I know she done seen some of these videos. And I'm sitting here thinking, God, dog. Y'all, I'm still trying to get it out of my head. What just happened to Jessica Andrade? What just happened to Jessica? Just went in there swinging wildly. I've never seen, I done seen Jessica take shots flush from Claudia Gadelha. Guys, I've seen that happen, and she didn't fall. I seen her get tagged by Rose Namajunas. She didn't fall. But God, dog, she got hit by a truck named Weili Zhang. She got hit by a truck named Weili Zhang. And I mean, them darn knees was brutal. Jessica was hunched over, man. She had Jessica folded over like a lawn chair. She had her folded over like a lawn chair that a 500-pound man been sitting in. Guys, I got to tell y'all. Andrade got a beating. No, keep it real. I don't think she took a dive, man. Nah, man. I don't think she took a dive. I can't come on here and say that, man. I can't say it. It really don't look like Jessica took a dive. Jessica was in there swinging, going for broke. Jessica Andrade went in there and Jessica took a L. Okay? Look, let's call it what it is, man. Jessica took this L, and oh, if y'all know I'm doing this video live, okay? Jessica, it's not a fix, man. It's not a fix. I'm sorry. That's not a fix, man. I don't know what you I don't know what you're doing, man. Nah, man, don't come in, man, and take the victory away from Weili. Weili won this fight. She won the fight. That's just what it is. Jessica got beat up. Jessica got beat down. I mean, Jessica came in there. She came in there. You know, she was all hyped up. And then she ran at Weili Zhang. Weili Zhang got her with a leg kick, and she charged into Weili Zhang. You can see in the darn photographs right here, Weili Zhang just need Jessica to death, man. Need her to death. Need her to the body. Need her to the body. Okay? Hit her with some elbows. Started beating her up. Jessica fell to the ground. Jessica was holding her stomach. You know what, though? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't think the punches to the head really did it. It's the body shots. That's what did it. I think Jessica was eating those punches to the... I don't even think Jessica was hurt by the head punches. Jessica Andrade was hurt to the body. Because, you know, when Jessica was on the ground, she was holding her stomach. Jessica was holding her stomach. That's what she was doing. Yeah, and I try, and you know, and listen, I kept telling people, why is Jessica Andrade and Weili Zhang worried about fighting Valentina? Jessica, you got Weili Zhang problems, fool. This is what I've been trying to tell, man. God, dog, y'all. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah, here we go. I gotta agree with him too, man. Weili Zhang, man. Weili Zhang just went in there. And if you go watch the fight, okay? If you go watch the fight, Weili Zhang hit Jessica with the more clean, effective strikes. Jessica was in no way to even throw punches. Jessica had her head. Look, Jessica had her chin up in the air, man. Just throwing haymakers. You can't do that and win no fight. You can't throw no fight. Like I told you. Look, man, I've been saying this for I've been saying this for 3 years about Jessica Andrade, y'all. I've been saying this for 3 years. That Jessica Andrade need to learn how to strike, learn how to cut the octagon off. What did she do? She followed Weili Zhang around the octagon. She wouldn't set up anything with a jab. It's the same Jessica Andrade, and she got smoked because of it. Now maybe Jessica gonna listen now. Maybe people won't think that I'm sitting here hating on. Man, you just don't like Jessica. No, I never said I didn't like Jessica. I'm just keeping it real. Okay? I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Okay? I'm sorry. Jessica Andrade got beat up. Jessica Andrade lost this fight fair and square. And that's just the way that is. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the Best Women's MMA platform on YouTube. Okay, guys. That's my post-fight analysis video. Okay? That's it. So here's what I'm going to do, okay? Alright, let me see. Mary Thomas. Batty B, I see y'all in the building. XA Gucci. Okay, let me know if y'all want to go ahead and roll on up in here. It's StreamYard. Please put a photograph of yourself when you come in. Okay, I'm finna send out links. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this as a panel. Try to keep it as PG-13 as you can, okay? Because I've changed the platform on my channel. You know, I'm trying to eliminate all the cuss words, but I know some of y'all are probably gonna, you know, lose it. That's fine. Okay, I understand. Okay, but I will cut down on cuss words myself. Just do the best you can, okay? Do the best you can. Alright, I'm sending out links right now, okay? Links are being sent. Okay? Put your avatar up. When you come up, please use an avatar. It just makes everything a little bit more, you know, it just makes it doable, man. You know? The avatars now, they allow you to do it. So, bring it in, okay? I'm sending out links right now. Oh, let's cut the music. Sorry about this, y'all. Let's cut that music. Okay, guys. Mary Thomas, I know you ain't got going. Come on in the stream, Mary. I, you know, really want some people to come in and discuss this, man. Definitely sending out links now, okay? Sending out links. XA Gucci, hey, man, if you want to get on in here, come on and get on up in here. Now, beating Valentina, I don't know, man. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Weili Zhang made some mistakes in the fight, too, though. Even though they were short-lived, Weili Zhang made a few mistakes, man. and going actually trying to pull a Muay Thai clinch on Valentina Shevchenko, it's not gonna happen. Okay. Remember, Valentina comes from a background of Muay Thai. Okay, a Muay Thai clinch, that's not gonna work on Valentina. Okay, it's not. Um, trying to actually inside fighting. Valentina she ain't gonna stand there to be hit. Okay, she's not gonna be there to be hit. I'm just telling y'all now. That's just what it is. Okay. Let's see who else in the building. Okay, we're gonna get us a nice little panel. XA Gucci, I'm gonna send you out one. Okay, let's see you do what it do. Genesis Green might be around somewhere. Um, and guys, we're gonna keep it real. Okay, the links have been sent. Okay, George Page in there. Okay, hold on, get George Page in here and George Page in that super chat. Okay, we doing this for Pam Bam Sorensen. Okay, the book badge. You guys are gonna see the book badge that I brought. Okay, okay. But this we're going helping Pam Bam Sorensen, the great benefactor in that super chat. Shout out to the great benefactor in that super chat. Okay, y'all see that little zombie? That little zombie gonna be running all day long today. Okay, that little zombie gonna be running. Nah, I can't drop the link, man, cause you'll get stupid people or trolls roll up in there, man. I sent it to your email, man, cause I don't want no dumb people or no trolls running up in here, man. Cause them guys, man, they come up in here, man, and on Streamyard, they hard to get rid of, man. Because see, they can keep coming into the stream, man. You can't like block them on Streamyard. You can't really block them. They can keep coming in as long as they got a link. So nope. Okay, but just yeah, man, just check your email, man. Check your email and let's go, man. Cause I need some dudes on the panel, man. All right, I've sent links, man. I've sent links, and yeah, y'all come on here and do what it do, y'all. Y'all come on here and do what it do. I got the Streamyard link. It's set. Streamyard to me, I think it's better though. Streamyard's better to me in a whole lot of ways, man. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah. I put in your email. Well, okay. Leave your email. Okay. Leave your email. You leave your new one here. Okay. Um, I I don't know, man. See, I don't know if they're gonna have Weili Zhang. Yeah, man. That's the email I sent it to. Hold on. Let me try again. Okay. Let's try again. I like StreamYard, man. It's so much more easier to navigate, man. So much more easier to navigate. Okay, Wildest Moments. Oh, okay, I see Wildest Moments in the building. Okay, let's get a link to Wildest Moments if she available. Man, I know Wildest Moments gonna keep it PG-13. I mean, she will. She will. Uh, all right, Wildest, I sent out a link to you. Okay, Axum, hey B, I don't know what that means. You just typed in a bunch of stuff. You probably shocked too, man. I know you are. Okay. Okay, XA Gucci. Okay, XA, that's what happened. Okay. Yep, I sent in the wrong thing. Okay, hold on, XA. I'm sending it to you now. We got to get a couple of guys on the panel. Uh, Let me see. Ah, dang it, XA, you took it back, man. Okay, I think I got it. I think this is it. Okay, Wildest Moments. Done sent you one. Okay, there it is. Links have been sent. You guys come on in. Okay. Okay. It is what it is. Okay. Well, hey, well, Sports Queen, Sports Princess. I didn't, now I didn't send you out a link, so you're welcome to just kind of type, and I promise you, I didn't send you a link. So I mean, you can definitely hang around, Sports Princess. Okay. but I, but listen, y'all, listen, man, this is crazy. Okay, George, your device is not connected. Oh, George.
Hey, Coach.
Okay,
Morning.
good. Hey, morning. Hey, George, you got a bit of an echo, man. You got a small echo.
Okay, let me put my on mute.
I ain't even upload my video, man. The heck wrong with me? I'm sitting here so
All right.
excited about this fight. I ain't even upload my video.
All right. Echo's gone.
Okay, I see T's Tube in the building. Shout out to T's Tube. We had a monster debate last night. Me and T's Tube did, And we back up at it again, Tease two. We up early in the morning again. Can you believe it? I can't believe it.
I
Okay.
was I was getting breakfast ready for my mom, and then popped on here, and then I saw first I saw Brian Jensen's video, and I said, "Oh," and then I saw you. I got your notification, and I said, "I knew. I feel like she was gonna beat Weili. I mean, probably Jessica. She has problems with overall fighters. It's easy when you beat somebody like Carolina or Tisha or even Claudia, but somebody like Rose or Joanna and Wei Lee, those are top fighters that who have like not just BJJ, Muay Thai, wrestling, and boxing. You know, and mostly with Jessica, she's mostly a brawler. She's a little wrestling. She has some BJJ, but not enough to overcome those other skill sets that those other women have. And she has no chance against Valentina. That'd be just worse than her. What happened to uh Jessica Black Eye.
Dang, call it black cat. You know what? I
Yeah.
agree with Mary. I think though, Willie Jean probably put up a better fight, but um, Valentina Valentina not gonna fall for the okie doke, and she definitely not gonna come in there reckless, man. Jessica just she fought really the wrong fight, man. She fought the wrong fight, and it's just like I've been saying this for Jessica about 2.5 years, man, and people thought, well, coach just hating on Jessica, he don't like Jessica. I was like, yo, man, girl need another team. She needs somebody that can teach her how to cut off the octagon. And it's like you the you're the UFC champion, and it's like you still don't know how to cut the octagon off. That's concerning. And I predicted some of this stuff, man. I predicted a lot of this. I said, listen, man, your chin ain't gonna always be there to help you. But honestly, it's the body shots, okay? It's the body shots that
Hmm.
really started this off, okay? It's the excuse me, man. It's the body shots. Jessica Andrade got hit with a nasty knee to the body, man, and you can tell, man. Jessica backed off, man, and she was like, "Oh, oh," Then she started holding her stomach. She got folded over, and I said, "Oh," I said, "Man, it's finna be the
Hmm.
beginning of the end." Okay, it's finna be the
She
beginning
got
of the end.
four, she got four,
Yeah,
she got four like lawn chairs. But that's the thing. I keep telling like it goes back to like I'm a movie fan. It goes back to Rocky, like like he did body with the body shots at Apollo Creed. And it's in boxing. Body shots do a lot of damage. If you hit the liver, the lungs, the kidneys, you hit the stomach, especially the solar plexus. A body shot can just do just as much damage. You remember that? I think it was that fight with Pacquiao and Marquez when he hit Pacquiao in the body, he went flat out,
yeah. You know
and that's
what? That's
yeah.
true. That's true. That's absolutely
Hmm.
true. But I tell you
Yeah.
though, it's getting to the point. Um, it's different to the point, man, where it's just it's like, man. Well, okay, now Edward. Oh, I'm sorry, Robert. Now I'm gonna answer that for you. Okay, Jessica's different from Chris. Okay, number one, Chris actually Chris wanted to do what she did. Okay, there's a difference. It's
Hmm.
like Chris had a plan B and a plan C. Jessica Andrade don't have no plan C. Jessica
No.
Andrade can't revert back to what she's good at because what she good at. I mean, oh, okay. I see Mary Thomas. Hey, y'all put y'all avatars in the thing. It'll let you do it if y'all can find them, okay? I got my girl Mary Thomas, but the difference, man, is Chris Cyborg got a plan B and a plan C. Jessica Andrade don't have it. That's it. This is what you see from Jessica Andrade, okay? If she get cracked, there is no, trying to revert back to a different style. This is Jessica's style, and unfortunately, her chin failed her. And somebody probably did some good research on Jessica Andrade. Somebody did because hey man, she took a well placed knee and got Jessica right in the liver, man. And Jessica Andrade folded over. It was the liver shot, man. It wasn't the head shot. It was the liver shot. But I'm gonna let my girl Mary Thomas go ahead and get some of this work.
Good butt
Queen of
whooping
Shade,
morning, everybody.
morning Queen of Shade, we bow to you.
But you know what? Y'all are right. Like body shots really is key. Honestly,
Hmm.
body shots are the reason why a lot of fighters won the way they did. That's the same way how Carolina won against Rose. It's the same way how like who's that? George Page, the pervy sage. Yeah. Like he was talking about Pacquiao and the other fighter.
Marquez.
They went body shots are actually a lot more draining than people think it is.
Hmm.
Because when you get hit in the body, you have to make up for that. You've got to recollect for that physically with energy, trying to cure yourself while you're still fighting. So Whaley was smart for that. She could have need Jessica in the head and ended it even quicker because her chin obviously is wearing off. But she need her in her body and made sure that she was debilitated and couldn't move before she went back up. And that's actually some high level striking, if you ask me.
Right.
Okay, now I'm sending out a link to PK. PK, I see PK in the stream. Uh, uh, yeah, man, and I see Kevin Lapointe, man. He made a good statement, man, about that chin, man. About that darn chin. And out, man, look, there's only so much that your chin can take, man. People be talking about, hey, yeah, these people, man, they can take a shot, they can eat a shot. There was a time when TJ Dillashaw had a great chin, man, but that chin gone, man. That chin is gone over time, and people just don't get it. They don't understand the whole thing about having a chin. Okay, it's just what it is, man. But man, but I did say that Jessica probably wouldn't be champ long, y'all. I said it, man, because just stylistically, the way she fight, it's not one that's going to be conducive, to be a champion. Because if she gets to a point to where she has to fight against somebody who's very skillful, okay, she gonna lose to a well-rounded fighter. And she lost to a good fighter. I still think Willie Jean got issues on the ground. Me personally, I think she do. But I think that she's more well-rounded than Jessica, and that's what happened.
She is. She can strike and wrestle, and she's very strong. She's bulky, so bulky that I don't even know how she makes 115. She's just so thick. I don't. Mm.
And also with Weili, like I said again, she's a more overall fighter. I would say she's about at the same level as Valentina. And with the Chinese, they really have a better program for a lot of their fighters. Like just like by like Russians, they don't really have to even really pay the country. The government pays for them. And that's the thing with our fighters. They don't really get the time, or they have to work, hold the job, and do this and that. And they can't really focus as much as they need to. Like Jessica was selling stuff just so she can pay for her camp before she fought Rose.
Yeah,
True
and
that.
the messed up part, she even said she was gonna take Muay Thai classes and stuff. She even said
Mm-hmm.
that. She even said she was gonna take classes to strike properly, to actually have some technique, learn how to cut off the octagon, learn how to be technical instead of just wilding in there. Seemed
Yeah,
like she forgot all of that.
It's too late now.
because I think that robbery when she got robbed, that probably took a little bit of money, and maybe she just said, I can't use my, whatever money I got now, I need to save for something else. But like I said, the Muay Thai really helps. I think that's what like people like Holly Holm. She needs Muay Thai. That was the thing that when Ronnie Rousey, some of that guy Edmund got a hand on her, somebody should have grabbed her up, saying, you know what, we'll teach you some Muay Thai. Your judo's just not enough. We'll put some little boxing on you, so you need a punch. That's what should happen, because that's what happens with other fighters if you don't have all around skill sets like the GDRs, the Valentina, even Rose. She's studied Taekwondo. You need at least another form of martial arts other than just BJJ or just boxing or just wrestling. You need at least four, or at least five, when you fight a lot of different girls, especially from different countries.
Hey, coach.
Yeah.
I just want to say good morning to everybody.
Good
Morning,
Listen,
morning.
morning.
Xavier
morning,
in the
morning.
building, my boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm still lost for words, man. Wow.
It's crazy. It's
Because
crazy.
she just made history. She is the first Asian fighter in the UFC to win a championship. That is fucking crazy. Excuse my language, but that is crazy. I'm just so lost. Well, I'm just happy for her. But for Jessica Andrade, she needs to get an elite boxing coach because she had no head movement whatsoever. She just ran right into there. And that is unexcusable. She needs a new boxing coach if she wants to have another crack at that title because that shit was so embarrassing. but
She's not gonna get
once again, but let me say that once again proves that her victory over Rose Namajunas was a fluke. I'm
yes, it
sorry.
was a
I
fluke.
have to say
It
it.
was a
It was
fluke.
a fluke. That
It
was
was
a
a fluke.
fluke win.
If Rose
But
had
But
did
the
what
way
she,
how she won was a fluke, but not the fact that she won itself. Because I still think Rose would have tired out by the end of the round and lost dominance. That's what I think. But the
Well,
slam
actually,
itself was a fluke. But I still pick Jessica. I still think Jessica would have won if
I
she
still
didn't
think
slam Rose incorrectly.
Well,
I think she if Rose would probably eventually would have submitted her, and maybe if she even by the time if it did she did lose a lot of strength by the fourth fifth round. Rose would have won on points just alone because the judges are gonna look at her. Wow, Jessica's getting pieced up. She's already leaking like a stuck pig. I mean, and I think Rose would still won. It wasn't for that.
No, but
If Rose did what she did, get on top of and let her through her, then she would have got submitted if it was the way she wanted to go.
Let me just say this real quick. Let me just
no.
say
See this.
this real quick.
Oh, okay.
Has to be one of my favorite divisions because everybody in the top 10 could beat each other. That shit's crazy. That's
Right?
not
Yeah,
gonna be a division where you're just gonna have somebody who's gonna dominate for a while. We all saw what happened to Joanna. Everybody thought she was untouchable and she lost to Rose. And then
twice.
Rose beat Joanna again. Then what's the name? Jessica Andrade came in. She won her fight against Rose, and everybody thought Jessica Andrade was going to take World Division. Then Weili Zhang out of nowhere comes to beat her. Like I said, this is one of my favorite division, man. I'm just so happy I finally have a division where everybody can at least beat each other. It's not. I don't like those divisions where you just have this one championship and this one champion and they just dominated for years. I like a division where we actually have a champion actually has how you say it, a challenger that can actually beat them, and I'm just so happy for this division.
I'm gonna tell you,
Yeah, that
you
belt
know,
is just jumping from hand to hand. This division is playing damn hot potato with this belt, man.
yeah,
It's a
it's tough. But I'm gonna tell you, man. I think though, Joanna and Rose, I think those two would match up against Weili and probably beat her. It's just how the styles match up, y'all. It's styles. It's almost like you got, and I use that analogy, man, where you got, certain animals, man, that can, like take on other animals. Like, you can have a fire ant, that can kill a darn, a freaking fire ant, the ones that can kill people, those can kill cobras, man. Fire ant can bite it and kill it, but I mean, if you think about it, man, a Satan Cobra can go over there and he can go there and strike a cat, but a cat can step on a fire ant and just eat it up. But it's how the styles match up, man. It's how these styles all go together and how they all match up. They match up, man. Um, and Joanna's not gonna come in there reckless. Rose not gonna come in there reckless. They're gonna take their time. And I've watched a lot of Weili Zhang fights, and I was telling y'all that she thrives on the inside. I still, to me, I'm not really sold on her ground game. It's there, she uses it. I'm not sold on it, and I'm not sold on her outside fighting. And I got to see that because if you're gonna beat Rose or if you're gonna beat Bojangles, you got to know how to fight on the outside because they're not gonna let you clinch them for the whole fight. They're not going to do it.
Nah,
They're going to get out of that, okay? And Willie Zhang ain't picking people up over their heads. Jessica picked up Joanna. Joanna survived that takedown that Jessica did to her. Rose didn't. Now, could you imagine had Rose survived that? We'd be seeing Rose right here, right now. They're not gonna allow you to clinch them for the whole fight. They just not, okay? So that's why styles do make fights, and stylistically, Joanna and Rose are going to be tougher matchups. Tatiana Suarez probably may have a tougher time because the striking right now for Suarez isn't there, but Suarez, knows how to cut off an octagon, which that's something that Jessica Andrade doesn't know how to do. Suarez knows how to use some striking to help her get in for a takedown. She knows, and if Suarez touches Weili Zhang, then I'm sorry, Suarez is probably she's a top wrestler. She's probably one of the most skillful wrestlers in the UFC right now. So her wrestling is second to none. I mean, she beat Nina Ansaroff, with a darn neck that was fractured. Okay, so 115 is hot right now. Okay, 115 is hot. This is the hottest division right now. Okay,
I have to
seriously.
say that I think the reason why Zhang would actually beat Rose is because of one thing that we've been seeing throughout all her fights that have been giving her problems, and that's leg kicks. She's been leg kicking Andrade since she came out the damn door of the cage. Straight out, she came straight out with leg kicks like cannons to the calves, and she do that to Rose. We already know Rose don't like those. So automatically she would cut down a crop for Rose to depend on. And then Rose, her foot movement wouldn't be as good because her legs are getting effed up. Excuse me. So I think Weili Zhang is just smart enough. Not only is she athletic enough, she's smart. She knows how to actually attack an opponent. She knows which way to do it.
Unlike
Against Joanna, I'm not too sure. I'd have to actually watch that fight. For right now, I would say it's 50-50. But Zhang has the power advantage because, like I said, she's got huge muscles. She's actually kind of tall for her frame. She's good. She's built. She's got the physicality for it. So I would see her probably knocking Joanna down a good couple of times in that fight. But I'm not sure how their striking together would match up because Joanna is still a little faster than her. That's what I think.
but like
Hey, I saw
also
somebody.
back.
Oh, real quick, George. I saw somebody mention Brianna Van Buren in the stream, and I'm gonna tell y'all, man, Brianna Van Buren been on a warpath of late, man. Like now, that's the complete package, man. And I hope that Brianna Van Buren get to fight fast, man. Get to get in there, cause I think Brianna Van Buren is gonna run through that division and get to that title shot, man. I think her, she gonna have to get through though. Now she got to get through a couple of people, but I think the one name that she gonna have to go through, her and Tatiana Suarez gonna have to see each other eventually. There's no way that they gonna avoid each other. Like Michelle Watterson want to avoid everybody. Tatiana Suarez and Brianna Van Buren, boy, they got to see each other. And I think
Mm.
that fight that's gonna be good, man. But I think Brianna Van Buren got a style that matches up with Weili Zhang. And to be honest, and I might be going way out on a limb here, man. I think Brianna Van Buren can actually beat Weili Zhang when the two get in together. Because Brianna Van Buren showed me a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff. And I'm like, man, okay, I get it. She's on a mission, man. She on a mission. But yeah, man. It's just don't nobody really know Brianna, and she ain't really had a lot of wins. So she gotta go up the ranks, man. And she gonna be fighting these little garbage fights probably for 3 or 4 fights. But she says she wanna fight every month, man, so she can get a title shot. I mean, hey, I'm with her, man.
Like
Mm.
I said before, the 115 is a murderer's row. I mean, you got killers in that division. You talk about Brianna, you talk about Tiana, you talk about Jessica and and Joanna and Rose. I mean, you have killers, but still, I think Brianna she still needs a little time. She needs like and maybe a little more work, a little polishing more stuff, especially
Like,
her punching, her striking.
wait
I
a minute, her
think
striking? Nah, man, her striking sharp, buddy. I mean, you got to tell me. Now, if you're gonna tell me she needed George, you gotta tell me what specifically is she doing with the striking. What is she? I mean, is she not setting it up with a jab? Is she throwing a jab from the wrong angle? I mean, what? I mean, you gotta tell
speed,
me something. What?
speed. Like
Speed?
speed.
What? Speed?
Yeah,
Uh, did you not watch the whole Invicta tournament? Did you not just watch her first UFC win?
yeah. But still, you still got some strikers that just like you still got Joanna who still got speed on her hands. And if she faced somebody like Joanna, I don't know.
You ain't watched the Invicta tournament how she neutralized this people
I didn't
who
see all of
who
them.
who
I
he
saw.
thought who he thought that they were faster than her. You ain't see how she neutralized them people. She fast. Brianna Van Buren is fast. She real fast. Look, man. Look, I'm just telling you, okay. She beat some
All right.
small people. She beat up some big people. Her style is nasty, man. I can't wait till she get up there, man. But you know what? I gotta be honest with y'all though. I don't see Willie Zhang. I see her maybe defending the belt twice. I can't really see her staying a champion for like for 3 years. I can't see it. Maybe a
You
year. Maybe a year. I can't see it because there's still to me the verdict for me for Weili Zhang is not out. Okay, the outside game for me, I've watched every fight that I can find on her. The outside fighting for me is not it's not there. Okay, she has to get in on the inside to be effective, and her strong point is getting in the clinch and getting inside in the pocket. That's her strong point. But see, what is she gonna do on the outside when
Right.
you fight these fighters that they're not gonna allow you to clinch, like Valentina? You think Valentina gonna let you sit there and clinch up? No, the Muay Thai matchup favors
Nope.
Valentina. Do you think Joanna gonna stand there, and let you clinch her? No. I mean, the Muay Thai favors Joanna. Okay, Tatiana Suarez ain't gonna sit there and let you put her in a clinch. She gonna take you down. So it's like, okay, that's the only questions I got. Okay, that's the only question I got about Willie Jean is can she also mix it up on the outside? Okay, on the ground, And people say, well, her ground game is decent. Well, okay, against who? Okay, now if she get in there and she roll with a Tatiana Suarez, guess what? Question answer. Or she roll with any other good wrestler? Question answer. Question answered. And we ain't talking about these people she fought in these other organizations before she got to the UFC. Because everybody will probably agree the UFC the best of the best. No, 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 no. It's time to mix it up now. It's time to mix it up, okay? Because you look at her last few fights, all these people have been strikers. Now, let's mix it up with a high
Right.
level wrestler. Let's mix it up with somebody who is skillful on the outside. When she do that, I'm sold, okay? I ain't sold yet.
The one thing I think she could do against Suarez that would definitely prevent Suarez from taking her down is that same clinch game. Because Suarez does like to, huddle over you and try to like grab you to get you down. And she's kind of a technical wrestler. She knows how to target the limbs to get you down there. But if Weili Zhang gets one of those free and starts kneeing Tatiana the way she did on Andrade, then that's it too. Because I don't think Tatiana's taken that much damage either. She's been fighting, and they haven't been really damaging her like that. So I don't know how she is. I don't know how good she is at taking damage. That's one thing. Another, even worse if it's a body shot, because she's gonna need her body to do extra grappling, no? And if you take body shots like that, just look at the fight against Claudia Gadelia when Andrade fought her and she got Claudia down. Claudia could have got back up, but she kept on hammer fisting her in the body, in the side of her ribs, and sometimes in the head, on the stomach. So I think Weili Zhang is very good at fighting on the inside, but Tatiana would not be smart to clinch with her in order to take her down. She'd have to find another way.
Like this, like I make movie references, and I compare Zhang's fight with Jessica to that fight scene in Infinity War between Thanos and the Hulk. Jessica is the Hulk. Hulk got smashed.
Hulk
Yeah,
smash.
Hulk smash. No, Hulk got smashed.
Okay,
I'll tell you
Arpits.
my one problem with this fight, though. My one problem with this fight, the one thing that I think should be changed with these fights. The fight was too damn short. Like, it's just 10 seconds? Come on, man. Come on. At least give people time to breathe. At least let it soak in. Like,
you,
knock her out at the
Let,
end of the round.
you
Don't
taking
let
it
me
just.
let me
off for?
let me just say this. Let me just say this. Ever since the UFC moved to ESPN, their fights has gotten shorter. Have you guys noticed that?
Yes.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah, man, it's been knockout after knockout after knockout. People been getting finished up in there, man. But Liz, whoever said it, I don't think Bojangles is done. I think Joanna presents a very, very bad problem for Willie Zhang. Okay, I think she do, and I just think that Joanna actually, she's very fast, and people forget that she's real fast. Her jab is lightning fast. And the fact that Valentina was able to slip those jabs and actually parry those jabs is amazing to me, all in one point. The fact that Rose is able to do it, that's amazing. But Joanna has a combination of speed and she's strong. So she's not going to stand there. Again, now, here go the thing, okay, the good and bad. If Willie Jean touched Joanna, Joanna could probably go down quick, okay, because of the weight drain of 115. But Joanna has learned a lot, learned a lesson, and when she fought Rose the second time, she cut weight, very intelligently. She just didn't drain herself. Like Joanna actually worked on cutting weight, and I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm not a Bojangles fan at all. Can't stand her, but
yeah.
she did cut the weight the way you're supposed to cut it, and you can tell she looked 1,000 times better versus Rose the second time. She was getting caught by Rose, and she didn't go down. Like she looked better, she looked healthier, she looked like she was ready to go. And so I think if you wanna have to fight Willie Jean, she's gonna come at this a different way, but she's fast, man. She real fast, and I think that Joanna presents a different problem, and Joanna is annoying in the octagon. She real annoying because you trying to get a hold of her and you can't get a hold of her. She's slippery. You trying to take her down. She won't stay down. And Joanna
Mhm.
done got up against some of the best in the game. So it's like, okay, what do you do with her? Like, what do you do? You try like the only way to beat Joanna technically is you gotta you gonna have to beat her from the outside. Technically, you're gonna have to out chest maneuver her, or you're gonna have to put her down. That's the only way you
Or
beating her.
B.
That's
or
it.
B, knock her ass out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, put her down. That's what I meant.
Put
Yep. I mean,
her to sleep.
that's it. Them the only ways you beating your honor. It ain't happening no other way. So I don't know. It's interesting, man. Willie Jean is impressive, but I gotta see from the outside. I gotta see that, okay? Because you have fighters that will not allow you to get in close. They're
Okay,
there.
coach. And coach, you think now that Jessica's dropped down, she's no longer champion. What's next for her? They're gonna feed her Nina Anzaroff or maybe somebody else. Just so because she's now that she's no longer champion, she loses that champion money.
Wait,
Okay.
Let
coach,
me just
before
say,
you answer that, let me just say straight off the bat, that's just plain straight up disrespectful for Andrade to be champion and then have her try to fight Nina Ansaroff of all them damn people. That's just plain disrespectful to
I
me.
know, but
I'll
she
be like, hell nah, you gonna give me this lady after everything I've done, after all the people you see me beat. You gonna give me her? Screw
Yeah.
that.
Here's the
you know
you
thing.
know
what?
how
Let
you
me
know
just
what
say, let me just say this. Let me say this. First thing though, Jessica Andrade needs to get a new coach. I'm
yeah.
sorry, she just got to get a new coach. That's the first thing she needs to do. And like I say, after that, I think she just should rematch Rose Namajunas. And since they both lost, I think that fight makes sense. Do the rematch. You know.
I don't think that's fair to
No,
Jessica. Jessica,
no,
Joanna got put down and they gave her a title shot immediately.
no.
So it's like, all these people can get put down. Conor McGregor can come back and fight for the title. Ronda Rousey can come back and fight for the title. All these people get put down. When I say put down, they get knocked out. But Jessica gets knocked out. Now she don't get, her title shot. So I'm gonna tell you now though, they gonna do
The difference
Jessica.
between her and
What
them
they
is
gonna
that
go ahead. Oh, go ahead, Mary. Go ahead.
sorry. No, the difference between her and them is they've had multiple title defenses. Ronda had her title for a long time before she finished. Joanna did for a long time. Rose had her first title defense, but she's out on break right now, so Jessica just went to another opponent in the meantime. So with Jessica, I don't want to
No.
say it's not unfair,
It's
but
unfair.
it's more like it's
And then
But
people don't
see,
want
but
to
hold
see
on.
another.
But see, the thing of it is though, yeah, yeah, they had some defenses of the title, but they, it's kind of like, okay, so the champion can't get a title defense. They can't get a shot back at their own title. I mean, get Stipe Miocic. Okay, I mean, they gave him a rematch. They gave him a rematch with Daniel Cormier. They let him get that within the same year. So I mean, what's the difference? But what they're gonna do to Jessica Andrade? They're
Hey,
gonna
coach, because the
hold on one
the
second.
reason.
Hold on one
Okay,
second.
okay, all
They're
right.
they're gonna make Jessica Andrade. They're gonna move her down in the rankings. Okay, they're gonna make Jessica fight 3 or 4 fights, and guess what? They not gonna give her opponents that she'll walk through like she got. She ain't gonna be able to do that. They gonna put people in her way. Jessica gonna have to win 3 to 4 fights before she even be considered to ever fight for that title again. They not giving her an immediate rematch. You can hang that up, man. The fact that she won the
mm,
title, you should have seen, how Dana White's, his whole demeanor about Jessica being a champ, man. It's his demeanor wasn't even there, man. He was just kind of like, okay, so you won the belt. He was more excited with Rose being a champion. To believe it or not, Dana was, and I
hmm
ain't even think he liked Rose all that much. But I think if he had a choice, he'd rather be for Rose. Now that Willie Jean's a champion, he probably elated because now he can go really promote her like he want to and promote her in China and do some pay-per-views. Because look, the arena was packed. The arena was packed. Okay, you look in there. I mean, it was packed from wall to wall. So them people, they'll pay to see Willie Jean. Dana White got his wish.
damn, that's I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind if Antrash got an immediate title shot. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it. She does. She's a great fighter, but I guess there's a reason why they wouldn't want it. They've got to build their stock with China first before making any next moves.
And then you got to think of the point like this: when Holly lost to Misha, then wouldn't you think she would have got a shot a shot at Misha again? But she didn't. She waited almost 2 or 3 years before she got a shot at the title again. And after she got beat by Valentina,
But hey, but Mary, now I gotta tell you, not Mary, but Mary F. Now I gotta tell you this though. See, well, if that's the case, if we worried about like people not defending they belts or whatever, whatnot, They were going to give Rose a rematch. Okay, Dana White had already said that he was going to give Rose a rematch if she comes back. So again, if Rose can get that rematch, and then I keep going, Joanna, the whole title defense thing, that's just thrown out the window. That don't even make sense. Okay, because you're the champion. Okay, the champion can't get that rematch. I don't really get that. You know, but they
No, it's because the multiple title defenses proves that you're being a solid champion and not that just the belt you won was a fluke. Like who was that? General Africa? Okay. Somebody in that this podcast said it that it would be a fluke. But if you prove that over and over again that you're a great champion by having multiple title defenses, then that would really show that you do deserve an immediate rematch if you lose it.
There have been fighters in this organization that's only had a defense, and it's based on popularity. It's not based on title defenses. It's based on who likes you. It's based on who don't like you, and it's based on how many Twitter followers and Instagram followers that you have. That's what it is. That's what it's always been with the UFC. So I can't really see her. Nah. The whole title shot is not about defenses. I can't believe that one. I can't believe it. And then if we want to go back on past history, Ronda Rousey. I mean, well, she got knocked out. Long before. I mean, she got put to sleep. She got out of there.
But I
So
still think she deserved an immediate rematch.
she
I was on board with it.
what after being gone for what 2 years? Nah,
like a year at least.
nah. I mean, and
You
she ain't
know,
even want to
yeah.
defend her title. She ain't even want to come back. She ain't even want to fight the person that beat her, that had the title. See, I was on
Mhm.
board with her fighting Holly Holm when she had the chance to. I was on board with that. But you come back 2 years later and now automatically you throw him back into the mix? Nah, come on. Nah.
And then she fight her rival, Misha Tate. She because that was the thing was if Misha had lost to Amanda, they would have feed her and Misha Tate had their rivalry. So that was the thing. I think that was Dana White wanted because those are the two biggest stars at the time, Misha and Ronda. And then here comes she put Ronda. She was still Ronda was still dragging, and he had a choice. Well, Amanda is second on the list, so okay, she'll get a shot. Misha loses. He said, they say, Ronda, you got to come back. You got to come back because you don't like Amanda. He never liked Amanda. And that's why Ronda got her shot. And then Ronda got pieced up. And then he said, well, everything, do all the water with the baby. And that was it. He just,
See, the thing, George, is that Dana could have been made a trilogy with her and Ronda if he wanted to. I feel
mhm,
like he didn't because she already lost twice. And this is different from Valentina losing to Nunes twice because it was controversial the second time. But Ronda, she finished Misha both times that they fought.
mhm,
So Dana was probably like, I'm probably going to lose money with this because people are going to be like, she got her ass whipped twice already. Why do we want to see this again?
yeah.
So I feel like Dana was just trying to make a smart move with that.
Yeah. That's a good thing about a good trilogy fight. You have to win one. One has to win one. One has to win the other. You have to break the tie. And that's it's just if Famisha had won one and Ronda won one, yeah, he probably would have like that.
Man, they ain't saying that when Kim Shamrock got them. Man. Look, it's been people down the line who they lost their title and they ain't defended and they got it. Okay, all right, man. Man, come on. It's who they like. It's who I'm
Yeah,
still I'm still not off that. It's who Dana White like. That's
yeah.
just what that is. That's just what it is.
Even
It,
though he like you put that post about Khabib and Ferguson, but even though Khabib don't want to fight Connor, Dana knows he likes Connor. Connor is a bigger star. Even though Khabib versus Ferguson is a better fight, the money in his mind would be Connor and Khabib because the fan base that Connor has, and he wants to feed that fan base, white males, European, and somebody like Tony, even though he has a decent fan base, is not as big compared to Connor's.
Yeah, but Khabib don't want that fight, and Khabib ain't doing
Yeah,
Dana White no favors because
yeah,
Khabib really detests Dana White, and it's kind of funny, man, because I said I'm gonna reach out to Khabib, and no, I did. I reached out to him. I reached out to him a month ago, and he responded to me, but it was really really short. It was real short, man. But and basically, his feelings. He don't care much for Dana White, so he not trying to help line Dana White pockets. This man say, he want to fight for legacy. That's why I was telling y'all. He said, "Well, I fight for legacy." That's what he said. Khabib Nurmagomedov said I fight for legacy. So yeah, he'll make less money fighting, Tony Ferguson, but that will also be the biggest fight, bar none in MMA. The Conor McGregor is just a show. That's all it is, man. All it is just
Yep.
a media hype show. But the real fight the fans want to see is Tony Ferguson. Khabib told me he fight for legacy. That's what he said. He told me straight up, I fight for legacy. That's it. And I was blown away
Man,
that he even responded to me. I was blown away, man. I was blown away. I just told him I'm a long time fan, and man, appreciate what you're doing, and and I said, and I just asked him, how about McGregor? And he gave me this emoji and said, I fight for legacy. Like there it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
I mean, that's all he responded. Well, it may have been somebody on his team. I don't know if he actually manages his Instagram like that. But it startled him because then like 4 weeks later he come out and say, I don't want no, I ain't fighting Conor McGregor. He said he ain't fighting him. And you know what? Khabib will be the one to buck the system. Y'all know that. He'll be the one to buck the system, and he wouldn't fight him. And he'll sit on the shelf. Khabib don't care. This man said they can keep my $2 million, man. He ain't worried about money. He said, man, they can keep my $2 million. I don't have to have it. If they want to keep my $2 million, go right ahead. I'm good. Crazy, man. Crazy. But
man, that fight is bad luck for both of them because what they tried to schedule about 4 times over the years, and each time one of them pulled out. That's crazy. I never heard of a fight being scheduled 4 times and still get canceled. That's
Mhm.
bad
God, dog.
luck.
Yeah, that's not the luck. That's not the lucky Irish.
So, okay, I want to ask the panel, man. Okay, who do you guys think? Okay, and I give all y'all time to go look up because some of this stuff is hard to remember, man. Okay, if you were looking at the ranking system right now, okay, who do you think they will put Jessica Andrade in there with? And everybody just take and look. We all going up to we going to Google or wherever we going, okay? Because it's hard to remember some of this stuff sometimes. I ain't gonna even lie. Cause I was debating T's tube last night, man, and I'm sitting here like, man, wait a minute. I used to remember some of this stuff, so that ought to tell you it's so much information. The women's division is growing, okay? And if I can't even remember facts, and I have to go fact check myself, then it's growing. But y'all check it out. Who on this roster? Who do you think they will match Jessica up with next? If
Watch
you,
them.
Can I?
Go
Mary,
ahead.
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was saying, can I say my answer early? I don't think I need to look up much,
Mhm.
but I think if Rose doesn't get an immediate title shot. No, first of all, if Weili Zhang decides to do that cocky thing and move up to fight Valentina, then I see them actually pinning a rematch between Andrade and Rose. That's what I see. Now, if they don't do that, then they'd probably give Jessica Tatiana Suarez, or yeah, I hate to say it, but I guess probably Nina Ansaroff.
Mhm.
But somebody up there, who else? I think maybe Claudia Gadelia, but she's been a
Mhm.
little on and off. But
No.
really, I think if Zhang goes up and fights Valentina, Jessica still has a lot of options. Now, if Zhang doesn't do that and Zhang decides to give Rose an immediate rematch, it's not Zhang's choice, but I'm saying like if Zhang accepts the um, the title fight against Rose, then Rose is out of the picture, and Jessica would have to fight Suarez or Ansaroff.
Like we all know that you know, Mr. Evil, Mr. Clean, Whisker Biscuit ain't gonna give Jessica no favors. He's probably gonna, like I said before, he'd probably make a fight Nina Ansaroff. Just
Right.
cause, just out of he don't really like just Amanda that much, so just feed the beast to her girlfriend, and it's just that's what I see. Maybe Tatiana, but Tatiana still got to get her neck recovered, and she might really want to fight, Weili if she don't go and fight Valentina.
I'll be honest with y'all. If I'm Tatiana Suarez and I'm reading Mary F comments, I would not fight Jessica Andrade, and I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't do it. Not that she couldn't beat her, but the fact that she done already had a fractured neck and Jessica like to pick people up. This Jessica does this move a lot, and she tried to pick Willie Jean. She tried to, but Willie Jean put in that Muay Thai clinch, and see Jessica couldn't get that off. But Jessica does this a lot. Go watch a lot of Jessica fights. She'll pick them up and try to throw them on their head. Okay, she does this, and see let's say if Jessica is able to lift you up and get you down, and you've already had a history of neck problems, that could end bad for Tatiana Suarez. Okay, if they make the two fight each other, then yeah, it is what it is, you know. But if I'm Tatiana Suarez, you know, I'm really finna wait and get my title shot. Okay, like or you know, who's the next contender in line? Because it ain't Jessica Andrade. Jessica Andrade gonna be there, but it's not her. So who's next?
Right.
If we look at the rankings right now, okay, who is actually next? Okay, if we look, and I'm looking at the rankings my damn self. Okay, oh sorry, I'm looking at the rankings myself. Okay, you got Rose. You know, Rose could possibly be coming back. So if I'm Tatiana Suarez, I'm going after Rose Nama Eunice. Okay, we ain't fighting Nina Ansaroff no more. We already beat Nina. Okay, I ain't
Right.
dealing with Bojangles. Bojangles done already ducked me. Okay, don't put Claudia Gadelia in my way. I'm going right to Rose Namajunas. That's the fight that makes sense for Tatiana Suarez. If she fights anybody else, then she is not going to get a title shot. Tatiana and Rose and Tatiana, they on these little sabbaticals. When they both come, they both had neck injuries. Perfect fight. I'm telling y'all, that's who Tatiana go after. And Tatiana need to aggressively call out Rose. Like, where you been, Rose? Where you been? Come on, I'm ready. I'm ready to give you some work right now because you ain't about
Oh,
this
I can
life.
see it. I can see it. She'd be like, "Come on, Rose, a neck injury ain't that bad. Look at me. I heal up better than you. What's wrong with you?"
Uh,
Nah, that's
wait,
an excuse. Tatiana be like, "That's an excuse. Come on, girl. Come on. We both got neck injuries. It ain't nothing."
I'm telling you,
I
that's the
think so.
fight. And two,
Yeah, I think.
it'll make sense. Oh, go ahead, X. I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah, it's okay, brother. I think I'll go with Suarez. You know, she has the she's on a win streak, so that's the only fight that makes sense for her to fight for the title. But who knows what they're gonna do next? But like I said, I go with Suarez.
And you
See,
know,
the reason why I think, I'm sorry,
now go ahead, babe.
I think the reason why Rose would do a little better than Suarez against, no, she would do better against Suarez than against Zhang is because Suarez, like we discussed, doesn't have a developed striking game as good yet. So Rose would actually be picking her apart from the inside. And Rose knows how to defend takedowns. She may not do it all the time because she welcomes the ground game, but if she knows how strong Tatiana is, she's not going to let Tatiana take her to the ground just to go after submissions. That would be kind of that would be kind of tough for her. She would just make things hard for herself. But if she stands at a distance and picks Tatiana apart, which she can do because Tatiana is still learning to strike well, so I think Rose would actually beat Tatiana up a good deal before Tatiana closes the distance. Now, I still think Tatiana would be able to get her in a clinch. I still think she'd close in on Rose, but for a good amount of time, Rose would probably be evading her, good footwork, strong jab, strong hooks, She would light Tatiana up. That's just what I think.
I would call the fight between Tatiana and Rose UFC bad neck fight. They'd be like,
Uh-oh.
we fighting neck braces like some old NWA.
Nah, George, I gotta lift the PG-13 rating for that. George, you fucked up for that.
Yeah, yeah, cringe. Yeah, I'm actually kind of. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna make fun of that because I'm actually pretty cool with Tatiana. You know, and she kind of check in with, and she
Yeah,
support this channel heavy. So nah, I
yeah.
ain't finna laugh at that. Nah,
I'm sorry, but I just can't.
nah, nah,
Wow.
nah. I'm done with that.
Uh,
But anyway, the fight that she need to do, because they both coming off significant injuries, man. It'll be the fight to make, and I think that she, would definitely do it. Now one thing, man, I think Rose would definitely, light up Tatiana if they stood, but
Right.
Tatiana's she fast, and see, she's not like Jessica. Like Jessica will follow you around that octagon. Tatiana actually knows how to cut it off, and she has to be an effective wrestler. She cuts off the octagon well, but you're right. What is she gonna do to avoid the strikes when she's trying to get in? See, that's the thing that we have to ask the question about Tatiana Suarez. Okay, is her striking going to get good enough to where she can feint and do what she need to do to get her shots off? Because some wrestlers, they're very good. They may not be the best strikers, but they're good at feinting and cutting off the octagon and closing distance, and so they can avoid them strikes. But see,
Mm-hmm.
when we look at Tatiana's resume, okay, I start thinking of names that just pop off. Okay, Alexa Grasso was a striker. She was able to do that, but Alexa Grasso isn't as strong as physically as Rose Namajunas.
Mhm.
Carla Esparza. She went in there. Now she went in there and she beat the living like she beat Carla Esparza up for rounds, man. Carla
Yeah,
Esparza is
Carl,
very very
Carl,
strong.
Carl,
Hold on, George. Carla Esparza is very 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 strong, and so she was able to go in there and do that to Carla Esparza. I'm like, okay, but Carla Esparza not really known as a striker. Now,
mhm.
Not only that, but Carla Esparza is undersized
well
too,
she
so the size matters.
well
Yeah.
okay, and two, she shut down Nina Anzarov. Okay, Nina Anzarov, and Tatiana was forced to stand with her. And she shut that down. She shut down whatever Nina was doing. She shut all that down, and she beat a striker in Vivian Prairie. Okay, Vivian's a striker. She beat her, and also Vivian a defensive striker. She moves back, and Vivian got real power, so she was able to get in on Vivian Prairie and choke her out. I mean, going to get Vivian up out of there, or no, she went the distance with Vivian. So the
But Vivian is
ability,
also a smaller fighter.
Vivian heavy-handed, man. Vivian real heavy-handed.
But if she can't reach her, then that's going to be a bigger
Mhm.
problem than the strength of the strike. You know what I mean?
Well,
But,
it all depends on who fighting. Because if you got a person that can get you and clip you, it don't really matter. Okay, it don't really matter. They can get in on the inside and clip you, and if they catch you at the right area, then there it is. Okay, I mean, you gonna get hit. You gonna feel it. You gonna feel it. And Vivian Pereira she got hands. Tatiana was able to do something with that. She got around Alexa Grasso. Alexa Grasso got them hands. So I mean, I don't know, but if she put her hands on Rose, that's it. Rose going for the ride. Okay, and Rose gonna have to submit Tatiana. If Rose take it to the ground, Rose gonna have to submit her. Like there's no way. Like she's not gonna get out of that fight. If she's on the ground, she's not making it out.
yeah.
It's not gonna happen. If
Mhm.
Tatiana
See,
Suarez is your benefactor, you're not making it out.
at the most, I think she would ground and pound Rose into a TKO. That's probably it. I don't know if she'd be able to submit Rose though. But I could see
True.
her being if she gets Rose down, she would obviously have the advantage and she'd be strong enough to do what she wanted to Rose. Not as easily because Rose can fight on the ground, but
Mhm.
if Tatiana's in top position, then I see a ground and pound coming Rose's way. Now what Rose does with that, that's all up in the air. I don't know how well Rose does with getting attacked while on her back. I saw her against Carolina and I was like, okay, let me try not to count that. But I think Tatiana, like you said, Tatiana does have a stronger ground game than Rose because she's an elite wrestler. But it's all about how you get there. It's all about getting there.
That's true.
I think Rose will probably give Tatiana a good fight, and if it comes down to it, if it's depending if it's a 5 round or 3 round fight, if Rose is a better striker, and plus she is a commission artist, I think she's gonna give Tatiana the whole time. She might even submit Tatiana if it gets further down the rounds.
Yeah, and I
I
agree
could
with
see
that.
her
I got
using
you.
her BJJ to submit Tatiana because she's real tricky and sneaky with those. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think there's a strong chance she could submit Tatiana from off her back via armbar, via probably a choke from the
Hmm.
from the bottom. Rose has a huge ground arsenal.
Yeah,
So
Rose like
uh,
the David Copperfield of the UFC. She just pulls out tricks out of her out
She
of her hat.
couldn't. She couldn't stop. The only thing, if she could have, like, and I always tell people, anybody fighting Jessica, they really need to watch what Joanna did because even when Jessica picked Joanna up, you even see what Joanna did when she was being like when Jessica picked up.
she
Joanna
reached
even
for the ground.
Yeah, Joanna braced herself. Rose didn't do that. Joanna was like, "Uh oh, this beat finna drop me on my head," and she put her hand down. I'm like, "Oh, you know what? That's freaking brilliant." Like, really, who thinks about that? Because when you up in the air like that, you're not really thinking. But Joanna had the presence of mind to be like, "Oh, I better break the fall of my hand, or it's gonna be, nope, no more money." So I'm like, God, dog, okay. So I had to give Joanna her props, man, because she survived it. Because that could have ended very, very badly. It could have, and we would have had Jessica Andrade being the champion a lot earlier.
Hmm.
So I think Rose. I think if fighters make me mad, because Rose was saying, well, yeah, I didn't really watch any study tape. I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, you fighting, and this person could literally kill you, and you don't
Mm.
study them. You better believe if I think they can kill me, and if I'm gonna fight them, and if I got the chance, like Let's just say if I knew if I was gonna fight you, XA Gucci, 2 months from now, I
Hmm.
guarantee you, I'm gonna look at every single clip. I'm gonna look at how you interact. I'm gonna look at you psychologically. I'm gonna look at how you faint. I'm gonna look at what happens. What kind of reactions you draw. I'm gonna look at everything. I'm gonna look at your training camp. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna be your Instagram follower. I'm gonna follow you. I'm gonna do everything I can to understand who and what you are. Okay, I'm not gonna leave it up to my team to put their life in their hands. No, because you getting in here and you can die. No, 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 no. We finna work. I'm gonna study on both ends. I'm gonna study you until I know you. You gonna think that I'm your twin double, that I know you so well. See, and Joanna, I'll give her credit. She studies. Mike Brown, they make them people study these fighters, man. That's what you gotta do, man. You can't be, and part of ATT's success is that they study. They do a lot of film work at ATT. It's not just the grappling, the striking, the angles and all this other mess, the BJJ. It's not that they study a lot, and I'm talking about they study. A lot of these other gyms, they don't spend time in the film room really breaking down fights, and that's why ATT is so successful. That's why.
Right.
That's something that most definitely the evil Jackson Wink need to learn. They need to teach their fighters to study because where they keep having losses, they must not be studying nothing.
Nah, they got that curse going on. It ain't about no lack of studying. They just
Curse.
cursed.
Yeah. You get some of that kosher Harrison water in them.
Wash their ass with it.
But now with this
Man, some of these dudes
change,
don't even do
you
that.
know, is you think they're really going to sit that fight between Valentina and Weili, or that's just something they're not going to really take seriously?
I think they'll make it.
Hmm.
I think they'll make it.
Yeah, that'd
But
be something
see,
like.
it's gonna be a bad move, and I'm telling you, Willie Zhang, just became the champion. I think she needed to defend that belt because moving up and fighting Valentina, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad. Everybody who thought, hey, I do this, I pressure. Willie Zhang's a pressure fighter. Valentina eat those, okay? That's where Valentina thrives the most. Have you noticed that when Amanda Nunes, really, one of the most dangerous women in the world, if she not gonna pressure you, do you think Willie Zhang gonna be able to do it? Okay, do you really think Willie Zhang gonna be able to do it effectively? Valentina, she loved the pressure fight because she can counter, and she's gonna counter you 100,000 times before you figure out, oh, you can't press. It's not gonna work. That pressure style against Valentina, it doesn't work. You watch every single fighter that's fought Valentina and tried to pressure her, she get the best of them. In the first fight with her and Amanda Nunes, okay, Valentina figured out Amanda Nunes in the second fight said, "Nope, I'm not going to pressure her." Okay, Sarah McMahon. I'm sorry, Sarah Kaufman tried
Hmm.
to pressure Valentina. She ended up on her back. Sarah Kaufman finished that fight on her back, man, getting beat up. Okay, you had Jessica. I'm sorry, you had Juliana Pena. She tried to pressure. She tried to get in and really take Valentina down and put the pressure on her. She ended up getting submitted. Okay, you had Jessica I. She tried to pressure Valentina. She ended up laid out on her back. All of these people, they have the same game plan against Valentina, and the pressure, it doesn't work. It's not gonna work for Willie Jean. Willie Jean gonna try. It's not gonna work. The Muay Thai clinch, you gonna try that, Valentina? Well, she been fighting Muay Thai her whole damn life. I mean, you don't think she's gonna be able to, you don't think she know what a Muay Thai clinch is? You don't think she know how to avoid it? You don't think she know how to counter that crap? These fighters, they got it all wrong, man. The only person that had it right was Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes actually had it correct. Okay, Amanda fought Valentina exactly the way you're supposed to, because if you go in there recklessly, she gonna make you pay. You make a mistake, you gonna pay. Any mistake you make, man, that woman, she live off making people pay for mistakes. Willie John ain't gonna be able to do that. She too aggressive. And Valentina take them aggressive fighters and she eat them aggressive fighters. She eat all of them. All of them fighters, they're food. They're food. That's just how it is. Or
Not only that, but Valentina has a lot of reach advantage on her too. I think she's a little bigger than Zhang. Not frame wise, but just the height distance and the reach distance. Valentina is going to capitalize on that. She uses everything to her advantage in her arsenal. Every single thing. Especially if she's at flyweight now, where she's not facing a lot of opponents bigger than her. You best believe she gonna unload the whole clip. And that's just how it is.
God, dog. Jason Rose. Oh, shout out to Jason Rose, man. The dude. He be putting a whole lot of stuff up on the channel, but I don't mind him doing it because I'm busy a lot of times. I'm like, oh dang, Jason found this. Let me go check this out. You know, he put up in the stream. Kovacevic has dropped to number 14th. Now that's interesting, man. Now when they drop like that, y'all know when they drop in the rankings real fast. You know they on their way out. Okay, y'all know that that's a trend with the UFC, right? Everybody know that when they drop down in the rankings that fast, they on their way out. They on their way out the door. Could
Yeah,
Karolina Kovacevic be on her way out? Could she be on her way out,
Well,
y'all?
yes,
Yes.
I think
possibly.
so because she's
Yeah,
lost 3 fights so far.
after she got killed like that by Jessica Andrade, I think she's done. More likely, she if she don't go to maybe Bellator or maybe go right to one, she most definitely not going to Victor. That'd be too. She feel like that might be too below her, so she might go to another federation. Because
Hey,
Victor,
coach, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a
Yes.
question. Has KK and not the racist one, Karrigan and Corey have her and what's the Tisha Torres ever fought?
Kovacevic? Nah, nah, nah. They ain't never fought.
I think that would be a good match for both of them to fight. Loser leaves the UFC.
It's
Nah,
probably,
Tisha, I think Tisha would beat her.
it'll be Tisha. I
That
mean, it'll be Kovacevic for Tisha Torres because Carolina been getting death blows, buddy. I'm talking about boy. It started with Jessica Andrade, and then everybody just followed suit and just started beating her up, man. That phone booth style she used with no head movement and Krav Maga. I've seen people use Krav Maga correctly, man. I don't think Carolina used it correctly, man. I've seen Krav Maga practitioners, man. That's a street fighting style. That's what it is. And see, they use the environment around them to beat you up with Krav Maga. And I've seen people they use it. I've seen people use head movement. Like you look at Carolina, you think, okay, so this all these Krav Maga people do? They just come in and try to brutalize you? Nah, man. But you know what? I was saying this about Carolina. I said, listen, listen, Carolina too one dimensional. These one dimensional fighters, they about to be out of here. Okay, you are gonna see now in the UFC, they're going to be nothing but well-rounded fighters. These well-rounded fighters, they're going to take over. The well-rounded fighters, they're going to take over these divisions. Okay, these one-dimensional fighters. Look, let's think about all the one-dimensional fighters they got put out of here. Ronda Rousey, she took a mass exodus. Misha Tate took a mass exodus. Okay, well-rounded. I mean, you know, the one-dimensional fighter Holly Holm has been getting mass exoduses all over the place. People just been beating the hell out of her. She one dimensional, okay? She showed one wrinkle in her game. She went. Hold on, George. She went to the takedown. Okay, she got it against Megan Anderson. Okay, Megan Anderson is a one-dimensional fighter. Okay, look, all these one-dimensional fighters, they're about to be out of here. Okay, they're about to be out of here, and they're about to be out of here real, real quick. Trust me, it's coming.
yeah, Michelle Waterson probably might be one of them. So she about to get her face knocked off by JJ.
Now, if Watterson beat Bojangles, I know that they're going to be trying to push this Watterson title shot narrative. I know that this is what they're going to try to do. But I think Michelle beating Bojangles, that's not going to warrant you a title shot. Okay? It's just not.
Mhm.
Bojangles hadn't been very, as good as late. It's just me. It's just not going to warrant a title shot. I think Watterson still got work to do. Watterson got work to do. Okay? I think she need to shut up about, God, dog. Krav, make America great. Nah, man. Nah, look, man. We ain't crabbing that, man. I don't want to hear that crap. Um, but Mary Thomas, well, not Mary Thomas, but Mary F. Let me see. Yeah, okay. Carolina is brutal. Okay. The thing of it is, though, she don't do anything with it. Like she don't move. Like she stands there. And she tried to trade, man. And she tried to trade with Alexa Grasso. Tried to trade. You can't trade with these strikers that's got technique, man. That's just what it is. It is what it is, man. Carolina Kovacevic on the way out of there, man. She on the way out.
Yep, she is.
So,
yeah.
man, let me
Along
ask
with
y'all
Tisha.
this: the 125-pound division, okay, outside of Valentina, okay, who is impressing y'all the most? Like, who has impressed y'all? Because it's a lot of young people in that division.
I can't
Sasha
really
Banks.
say. if we use Valentina as a measuring stick, really, other than maybe her sister, but they ain't gonna have Antonita and Val never will ever fight, so that's the only one. Outside of that, maybe when she was still in it, I would say Sarge Eubanks, but she's gone now, and that's really it. I can't say about anything but Antonina.
She's gone.
I can't say much either.
And Stamina, I agree with you 1,000% in there, man. That's my boy Stamina MC. Agreed. I don't have to type it now. I can
What
say
they
it.
calling?
All right. Okay, now Danielle Hamilton. Oh, shout out to my girl Danielle Hamilton, man. You know, she been rolling strong, boy. She's solid. Danielle Hamilton is solid, boy. She said that, KKK Lee would be a good, is impressive. She can fight. She can fight. And see, and people always get on me to my man, but I thought you said that you don't like people who races like her. Well, I don't. But what am I gonna lie and say she can't fight? I mean, see, I always get people. I get people. They so stupid. Okay. Like it's almost like like people getting on Deontay Wilder. Oh man, so you giving Deontay props for going to be with Trump, or you're going to give him props? Wait, okay, hold on, whoa. I agree with that. He was going for Jack Johnson's pardon. So why wouldn't I agree with that? It's the heavyweight champion of the world. He had to be there, okay? It's almost like saying if Donald Trump put out a message, hey, uh, don't chew tobacco because it'll make you sick. Well, I
People
agree
would
with
do it.
that. Don't chew tobacco. But that don't make me in love with Donald Trump. See,
Yeah,
the fact that I have to break this stuff down to dudes, that you have to physically break this stuff down, okay? It baffles me. Andrew Lee can fight. So what am I gonna lie to you just to you know to appease this narrative like because you want to go fight the power? And you ain't even fighting the power. You ain't even fighting the power in your own neighborhood. I mean, you sitting here on YouTube. Oh, one-dimensional ass dude.
and coach, you're not a big fan of Money Mayweather, but you like the way he fights. He has a good fighting style. He's
Yeah,
defensive. He's a fighter.
he
Because
can
like I
fight.
said, people forgetting you are fair, but biased.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
biased
you're
but
biased.
balanced.
Yeah, biased
Yeah.
but biased. That's how it is.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
say they can't fight. Hell, I mean, hey, I might dislike you, but if you do something good, oh yeah, you can do. Yeah, that's good. Like yeah, I might say Mary. I might say Mary Thomas. Wear red better than I do. I mean, she probably do. She a
yeah.
female. She know how to wear red.
Women can dress, and then also I have people on Facebook friends. We don't have the same opinions. Like we might not like the same things, but I like that person. Your politics is not the same as mine. I don't mean I don't like you. It's just that we have different opinions. As power people, everybody don't have to be have the same mindset. You have somebody who agree with you. That's cool, but sometimes you might have an adversary, but then you respect that person, but you don't have to agree with everything what somebody thinks.
Nah, yeah, you don't. Now, Liz Elvin, I'm gonna tell you, Arajo, Arajo is a darn beast, man. Only thing she got to get her stamina issues under control. And hey, Arajo, you can come look. Hey, you come walk this 10-mile mountain hike. Let me tell you something. You do that'll get your cardio up. I take a lot of my athletes. We go to the mountain and we hike this 10-mile trail. When I be saying it be funny, man, cause I be ahead of them. I'm like, man, come on, man. Y'all like 20 years younger than me. Y'all can't do this. But I put them up on that mountain, man. That she get that stamina in check. I'm telling you, man. Uh, uh, um, Viviana Rejo, man, she gonna be killing people, man. She gonna be killing them. I'm talking about killing them, putting them down.
She got that fight with Jessica I in a couple of months, and she really most definitely she got working on that. Somebody, even though I'm not a fan of Jessica I, she is still a good fighter. Vivian, whatever her name is, she's still young, but if she don't work on that, fix on that cardio, Jessica's gonna beat her. She's gonna beat
Hey, coach.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, I'm reading on the UFC YouTube page, and I'm looking through the comment section, man. It's just sad how people are just taking away winning Linsan's victory. People are just saying that Jessica Andrade took a dive, man. That shit's just sad, man.
her.
Yeah, you know
It's
what?
just sad. It's just
I'm
sad how
gonna
they just take away from her victory, man.
I'm gonna make a video about that, man. And I'm finna trigger some people because I love doing that. I love making these dudes mad because these dudes are stupid, man. See, I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
tell you
because
something.
one dude, this is what one dude said in the comment. He said, "Pathetic Brazilian took a dive for money to please the Chinese masses, no integrity whatsoever." That's
What
really
the
sad.
fuck?
But I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
tell
very
you,
sad.
see,
Oh, they're saying it's a fluke.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you why they saying that, man. You see, the UFC, and we've said this, man, they got a cultural, racial relation problem. They do, man.
Mm-hmm.
And until they address some of that, the UFC, they're gonna have these kind of problems. See, we're coming into the point, like, see, we here, we don't put up with no BS, okay? So we coming into it, these guys, they're used to people just putting down any kind of culture. They used to it. And, it was acceptable. You had these channels doing that, man. And so they can come there and get comfortable. But see, they try to come around here and do that. See, we kick them out of here. We give them a mass exodus. They can't even think to sit here because as soon as they do, boy, they get the business. They get roasted. They get picked on. They get destroyed. Man, we come in here. We hard on trolls here. We hard on them. We be exposing them. We win. Look, we get these guys out of their element. We make them uncomfortable. And see, they can't. They don't come around here that much. But they hate it. They hate us. Well, they hate me more, but they hate all of us because we not finna let y'all just keep tearing up these fighters, especially these minority fighters. We not gonna keep letting y'all do that. Okay, we ain't gonna keep letting y'all do it. Y'all do it. Y'all love to do it. But see, around here, you can't get that done. Okay, you can't tear these black fighters up. You ain't gonna tear the Brazilians. You ain't gonna tear up the Hispanics. You ain't gonna tear the Asians up like y'all like to do. Y'all love to do that. But see, we done changed the whole narrative around here, man. Hell, we got people running around here, man, that's killing them. Like you have Marcus Bell slapping them with the wrench. Then you got Mary F here just putting facts on them. Hell, Mary be typing all that stuff. Them dudes, boy, them dudes get tired, man. They can't handle it, man. They
Yeah.
stop. When Mary F put the stuff on them, man, it's like you gotta sit, you gotta read it. You gotta read it. And then they trolls, so guess what they do? They read it. And then when they get beat up so bad, guess what? They stop. Like I say, it's a couple of y'all that's been instrumental in keeping this channel basically free of all that, and we keep it real. But to say Jessica took a dive, you don't know nothing about fighting. Jessica was aggressive. She was trying to fight, and they're gonna do that because it's not the person that they want to be the champion. They didn't want Jessica to be the champion. Remember when Jessica was a champion? They kept the whole steroid thing kept coming around. Mind you, Jessica ain't ever popped, but people keep talking about
Right.
the eye test. Okay, so Weili Zhang, she earned the belt. They gave her a title shot. She didn't deserve a title shot, but God dog it, she did made the most out of her title shot. She won that belt. She is the champion. And these people they can't deal with it. If it had been anybody else that they like, okay, in that demographic, these thoughts wouldn't have came. A fight, Jessica dropping a fight. If it was Bojangles, oh, they'd have been like, well, oh, she's the best ever. Oh, this is the greatest thing ever. Okay, but because it was Weili Zhang and somebody who don't even really speak the language that much, guess what? Oh, okay, yeah, it had to be a dive taken because nobody's ever finished yet. But wait till the Weili Zhang steroid accusations come out. Now that's coming out next. Y'all know this is
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
what's gonna
that's
happen.
that's
Oh,
hella
yeah,
coming.
yeah, yeah.
What?
Yep.
That's coming out. And then here you got to remember, Dana White is also a businessman. I know he does some of these fights for his fan base, but he is a businessman. He sees that China is a big growing profit, even though the president we got here now is not doing the smart thing with China. He knows how to do the smart thing with China. He realized that's a big market coming up. He wants to get into the Asian market like one is, and
Yeah.
he wants to make his money. He wants to be global. He wants to take the UFC around the globe. You just can't just stick with just Brazil and the United States. There's several other countries like the UK, Eastern, Western Europe, the Netherlands, South Pacific,
Netherlands.
Central Asia. Just he wants to take the world. That's what he wants. And Weili Zhang is his ticket into that market, then he's gonna punch that ticket. And if she's not champion for long, so what? But he's already has his foot in the market.
But you got a lot of people though, man, that's gonna come for Weili Zhang neck because they know now that she like to fight in on the inside. Boy, boy, boy.
Mm,
You gonna
mm.
people they gonna
Yeah,
be calling her out left and right, 'cause they gonna
yeah,
think she's a mark. They gonna think she
yeah,
food, and
yeah.
she better be real careful 'cause they coming for her neck. And
And,
I don't know. Hold on, I don't know if she's gonna be. I just don't. I can't see her being a champion for longer than a year because
no,
I can't see it. Okay, I'm not sold 100% on Weili Zhang. I'm not. She can fight, but I'm not sold because there are parts of her game. I have to see. I gotta see it. She's not complete. I can't call her one dimensional because that's not what she is. Okay, she's not one dimensional. Um,
Mm.
but there's some parts of her game that I'm not sure about yet. So the verdict to me is still not out. Okay, just like with Kayla Harrison. Now I've gained a little bit more respect for Kayla Harrison. I've gained a little bit more, but to me the verdict's still not out for Kayla Harrison. She still got to do more work in MMA for me to say, okay, you know what, I'm on board. Okay, I'm gonna watch her fights because I like the style. I like her style of fighting, but I'm still not sold. But I respect Kayla Harrison a little bit more when she G checked Brendan Schaub. She checked that dude hard. I'm talking about she checked Brendan Schaub hard, man. And
What was it about?
well, Brendan Schaub was in there, and first, okay, it was about just women in period, big women. And so he was
Oh,
saying that Chris Cyborg, is not a woman that little girls will look up to. And so Kayla Harrison immediately, man,
oh, I've seen that.
she got offended, man. Kayla Harrison was so offended because Kayla fits into the category of being, a woman with muscles. So, Kayla, when he said that, Kayla, she shut down and she checked out. She was done with that interview. She stood there and answered the questions, but you can tell. See, I know the body language of the psychology. Kayla Harrison was done, and she was defending side. She said, "Wait a minute, though, but she good. She can fight." Yeah, but Cyborg's enhanced though. That's the problem with Cyborg. She's enhanced. I love Cyborg, but she's
What the
enhanced.
fuck?
Yeah, that's
I
what he
mean,
said. He said it. Like he said, Chris
Oh,
Cyborg is enhanced. Like he said it on, and Kayla was like, Kayla said, "Yo," like she was looking at him like, "Are you serious?" And then two,
no.
it kind of hurts Kayla Harrison because, oh, hold on, I'm looking at comments. It hurts Kayla Harrison because she wants to fight Cyborg, and that's indirectly affecting her brand. So Kayla saw the dollar signs, but also she saw some of herself being ridiculed by Brendan Schaub. So she was pissed off. You can tell. Go watch that interview, y'all. She was pissed, and I'm shocked if she'll ever come back there again. I don't know. It's the
was that the
food.
Joe Rogan show?
No, no, it's not Ho Rogan. It's the Food Truck Diaries. Uh,
Oh,
it's the Food Truck Diaries. They go and they eat off a food truck, and they talking fights and all this other stuff, and he was, oh man, Brendan Schaub was a simp, man. He was sitting there, man, kept yeah, well, I'm not talking about you, Kayla. You're beautiful, and she
oh
was like,
God.
and so Kayla said, I think you're just saying that, you're just saying that, and she was, when he said it the first time, she was kind of turned off, and then at the end they were giving a handshake, and she was like, why are you trying to hold my hand? And so, he kind of pulled his hand back. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. Like, yo, he was simping
Uh-huh.
so bad, simping, but she was not feeling him. She
Now,
was
if
not
you
feeling
go,
him.
Oh, so coach, you know what I think then? I think I think that he was just that way towards Cyborg because she was Brazilian and not
Mhm,
white like Kayla.
mhm. And Brandon Schaub, he don't look like he's always white. He looks like he's something like that.
Yeah, that dude a
Then
racist.
you gonna talk about Cyborg, then you got Kayla Harrison, you got Sarah McMahon, you got Julia Budd, you got a bunch of women who are fighting who are very, have a
This is
muscular
the top
physique.
discussion thing about MMA.
I mean, look at Sarah Kaufman. She's not no. I saw an interview she did with
I
Hawaii,
don't know how to.
and she's a big size girl.
It's a talk
I mean, she's
show
built.
thing.
If we're gonna talk about just this one built woman, say she's a hand. What about all the others?
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true, but I found it funny. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, it's a nice little conversation going on about Arujo, Vivian Arujo, and I'm impressed with her. Now the verdict with me is still not out right now with her. I still got to see some things. I got to see her address the stamina issues. I got to see that, and I got to see her be a little bit more technical
Mhm.
instead of like when she really, really get into a firefight. She exposes herself. Now, when she's actually, sticking and moving and jabbing, she's got a beautiful jab. Her jab is beautiful, man. It's a thing of beauty.
She was
And
killing
when she, when
Alexa
she,
Davis.
when she was killing her with a jab, man. Her
Mhm.
jab is a thing of beauty, and her jab is powerful. And I like the way that she moves around the octagon. She floats. She floats in her foot movements. She's so light on her feet, and she's very impressive to watch. She's very fun to watch, and I think that if she ever get to the level, it'll be nice to see her and Valentina fight. It'll be an entertaining fight. Um, she's gonna come in there. She's gonna bring it, and Valentina gonna bring it, and so it'll be a good fight. I would have Valentina probably winning that fight, but the fight will be it'll be much more entertaining than Valentina versus Jessica. I tell you that, much more
Valentine
entertaining.
Weili.
I'm talking about versus Jessica.
Yeah,
Much more
Hey,
entertaining.
coach.
Yeah,
yeah,
yes,
just
sir.
yeah. What's up?
Yeah, I got to peace out because I got to go to work. But I just want to thank you for having me on.
Man, I want to
Mm,
thank you for just being a part of it, man. Just thank you, sir. You the man.
all
Yeah,
right,
no
Steve.
problem, brother. I love to come talk to you guys on the stream. If I'm not tired, I'll come here and chat with you guys. I love talking to you, brothers, man. Because like I
Yeah,
said, I'm still learning when it comes to this MMA stuff. So, but like I said, I just want to thank you for having me on. As always, salute to the Lions Den boxing community. Salute to the Lions Den MAC. Salute to everybody in the chat room. I hope you all have a good afternoon. I'm out. Bye.
all right. See you later.
Absolutely, man. Salute you on the way to work. And with that too,
All
man, I'm finna get myself up, man, and get rolling. 'Cause it's like, oh, it's 10 something on the East Coast. I gotta get
right.
myself rolling and let's do what it do. I gotta do
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
do, what I do when I do it. Yeah,
I got
man.
to do some errands running too today. Saturdays. It's a little bit day of rest, but still, I got some things I got to do. Oh, the Queen of Shade is back.
Mary Thomas is in the building. Mary Thomas is in the building. That's my girl. Love Mary
Yeah, sorry
Thomas to
about
death.
that.
She's my queen. I'm doing my Jon Snow first edition. That's Jon Snow.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
glad y'all could have got together today and talked about this because I was wondering who'd be able to catch it at that early in the day.
Man,
Most definitely.
I got up and I still missed the fight. I still missed the fight that I got to go back and go watch. But man, I'm finna go out and go conquer the world now. I'm inspired. Willie Zhang has inspired me, knocking out Jessica like that. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, man, that was a hell of a knockout, boy. Good
So I was
grief.
like, I was
That
getting my mother's breakfast ready, and then I came in here and jumped on my computer a little bit while she was eating, and then I got Brandon Jensen's message. And I looked at his thing. I said, "Dang!" I said, "Man." Then I saw Coach was on. I said, "Let me jump over here and see what y'all were talking
Oh yeah, let me check out Brian Jensen. Boy, Jensen probably finna get in there. But you know what though? Some of the criticism that Jensen with Jessica Andrade is warranted because I'm not gonna say she suck. Okay, I don't think she sucks,
about."
but I do think though that this whole thing, she need another camp, and that's
Mhm,
it. Jessica need to really do this. See, she drug her heels. She drug her
mhm,
heels trying to get the help she needed. Well, I guarantee you, I promise y'all, Coach Stradamus is telling you right now, Jessica Andrade, she's going to make changes in her camp. Okay, she is going to make changes. Those changes are coming fast. Okay, they're coming fast. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Jensen, man. Jensen been solid too, man. Y'all go
mhm.
subscribe to Jensen. He had 98 subscribers, man. Look, let's get him over 100, man, before the day is over. Brian Jensen. Jensen been solid. I know, man. He get on our nerves sometimes, but I got a lot of love for him, man, because he's solid, man. The
He
dude
means well.
dude been supporting me since day one. And I'm, I mean, I want to start the piss out of him. I do, but that's the dude, man. That's the dude. It
And like I
is
said,
what it
this
is.
with Jessica, I'm gonna call her like she's like the equivalent of Sonny Liston. Sonny Liston really muscled a lot of his fighters, but then he faced Ali, and Ali just whooped up him twice. I mean, and this is also like with a history where people get a wins a fight by maybe by fluke, like guys like Racine Rockman and Douglas, and and our boy Andy Ruiz, John, Andy Ruiz, who he had faced um, Apple Juice next in a few months. He's gonna, if he don't, he's gonna lose his title. It's that curse where you get that when you beat one of the top guys, and then all of a sudden you're a champion. You need to really stay on point, work out, get your camp settled, get all your ducks in a row before you give the former champ a second chance. You need, you need to, you need to learn from that. You should learn from history, from a fight game. Often when guys take a championship from a top contender, they often lose when it comes to that second fight. You can look at what happened to Ali versus Frazier. Frazier beat Ali, but then after a while, Ali just beat him up the next two times.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, y'all, definitely, man. It's been fun. Had a definitely good show, man. We got to catch up. We got to catch up, family.
Yeah.
We ain't talked in
Yeah.
months, Mary. We have got
Well,
to
I'm gonna have
catch
a
up.
break because a hurricane coming. So
Oh,
Okay.
you in Florida?
Yeah. Hey, but shoot me.
Ooh,
Hey, but
yeah.
Mary, just make sure you shoot me a text, man. Cause man, it's been a lot. A lot of stuff went down, but man, glad to hear you again. Glad you're doing good. You
Yeah.
know, glad
Send me some
everything keeping
messages
it
because
real.
that's all,
what's that?
yeah, send me some messages because Mitch ain't gonna last too much longer. I think the next couple weeks Mitch is gonna be gone. I'll try to send you stuff this yeah.
The messages?
Well, Messenger on YouTube. They're supposed to be getting rid of it
Oh,
in a
oh,
couple of
Oh,
months.
okay.
oh!
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
you have to catch up to me
Yeah.
on the social medias, man. I don't check them as much, but eventually I'll check it one day. Okay. Yeah, man. This the end of the stream. George Page, tell everybody where they can find, cause I know you make videos.
Okay, you can come on my page, George Page channel, aka the Perfect Sage. My name given to you by my queen. Facebook, catch me out on Twitter, and also on Instagram. I mean, I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. I'm still making some videos. I'm gotta make a couple videos. I'm working on. Also, I gotta make a video. Rest in peace to Franco Colombo. He was a bodybuilding legend. I'm a fan of his. Was a good friend of Arnold Schwarzenegger. He just passed away yesterday. He was 78 years old and great shape for a man his age. So shout out to LBBC, LMA, WLABC, MC, sorry, and to the family. I love y'all and I like being on here. You really, really, coach, you really, really do good works. You really good.
You do.
George, I'm about to cry, man. I'm not,
No,
but
no,
I'm just playing. No, I
man
ain't
up,
about to
man
cry.
up, man up, man up.
Hey guys. Also, Sabina Mazo is going to be here tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Sabina Mazo is going to be here. We're going to have some discussions. We're going to talk about this fight. We're going to, because Sabina want to talk fights, man. She loved talking
Yeah,
about it. And
watch
Sabina has been a really, really, really supporter of this channel. Sabina been rocking with me heavy, man. I'm talking about like Sabina do stuff like, man, she even looking at my personal like family stuff on Instagram, man, checking it out, supporting that, sharing my videos. Like Sabina Mazo been rocking with me hard, man, real hard. And and it's appreciated, man, because you affect somebody, and to affect a real true champion like her, man. It's I always tell her that I'm impressed with her. She goes, "Nah, I'm impressed with you, man." And she say it, so Sabrina Mazzo gonna be here Sunday, man. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna talk fights this time. Normally I just ask her a bunch of questions about her, except nah, we're gonna talk fights. And I'm gonna have Sabrina do some breakdowns. Man, I'm gonna put Sabrina to work tomorrow. Okay, I'm finna put her to work. But yeah, it is what it is, guys. Yeah, man. So thank you guys for joining the stream. I'll try to come back on tonight. We can probably, have like I don't know, but we can get some raw MMA talk. With that being said,